Hey guys, it's Ren from Make It by Ren Ren, and if you want to see this look, stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so I've been meaning to make this tutorial for a while. I have these beautiful, double stack palettes. I have it in matte, shimmer, and I wanted to show you guys how vibrant these colors are. Out of all of the palettes, the 88, the neutral, the 78, the 120, these are the most vibrant eyeshadows that I've seen in palette form. And they're extremely affordable. Not only do they have the the eyeshadows, they also have a row of blushes underneath them as well. Today's tutorial will feature these products in addition to the Single Eyeshadows from Stars Makeup Haven, which are gorgeous as well. And if you love vibrant eyeshadows like I do, this is really going to enable you to do extremely bright looks, and they're very pigmented. And I'm going to show you at the same time how to do this look, which is a cut the crease type of look. And I already have my foundation on, I have this eye done, so I'm going to start in this eye and then finish the rest on the face. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to apply an eyeshadow base. I'm going to use Stilo Cosmetics medium eyeshadow base, which is a really good color for me. Okay, now that that's on, what I'm going to do is take this blue right here, which is a beautiful deep ocean navy blue, and I'm going to take my 263 brush from MAC, and this is going to begin the cut the crease process. I'm going to do this dark color right here, which is basically cutting the crease. And due to my eyelid shape, I bring this, the line of the cutting the crease above my natural crease, because my natural crease is right here, and I want more room to work with, so I'm going to lift it up a little bit. So those of you who have larger eyes, go ahead and just follow your natural crease. You lucky people, you. So let's go ahead and get some on our brush, and these angle brushes are really great for cutting the crease. So what you're going to do is, I like to start off at the edge, and I'm going to angle my brush like I'm creating a wing liner look like that. So that's the beginning. Then I'm going to go ahead and take this all the way across. And then I'm going to bring it all the way to where my nose, the bridge of my nose starts, which is right there. So that's the foundation. Now I'm going to go over the line again just to kind of get it a little bit darker, and try to make it as straight as you can. So we have that color on. Now what we're going to do is, I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to go to the Shimmer palette now and use this gorgeous purple. And this is one of my favorite colors in the entire palette. If you don't have the Makeup Forever number 92, this is on par with that, because it's really pretty vibrant purple. So I'm going to dip the same brush in that, and I didn't even clean it off. And now what I'm going to do is start to fade up. I'm taking a little of the blue up with it, and I'm blending out that line. So you want to keep some of the blue line, but you're going to want to blend out like the top part of it. That's why I made the blue line kind of thick. I'm going to go back into the blue and redefine the line that got blended out a little bit. Okay, and then now I'm going to go back to the purple and kind of blend it out. And I'm keeping the inner part just kind of like a sharp point, because I like the way that looks. You're basically just kind of reapplying color, and you're brushing, sweeping it up with the angle brush. Okay, so it looks kind of crazy now, but it's going to all come together. Now what I'm going to do is take another brush, just an eyeshadow brush, and do the highlight color, which is going to be this pink shade. And it's really pretty because when it mixes with the purple, it's going to give like a pinkish effect, but then it kind of goes sheer on the naked brow bone. And I'm going to tap off the excess. And then first I'm going to start by like patting it on, and then I'm going to kind of brush away the excess. And then I'm going to go and blend it into the purple. See, that's starting to come together, right? Now I'm going to take another brush and get a little bit of the matte white eyeshadow in the matte palette. And I'm going to put it over right underneath the brow bone, just because I want that area to be not really pink from that shadow, but it's still going to have the shimmer of the pink color in there. And then I'm going to take the angled 263 brush again and dip it into that dark blue and kind of finish off the edge. Now I'm going to go and fill in the eyelid part. So I'm going to take a small eyeshadow brush. This is from Target. It's like a Studio Tools cheapo brush, but I really like it. It's really good for detail work. And I'm going to take this gorgeous shimmery pale mint green, shake off the excess, and I'm going to apply it right to my lid, and I'm going to pat it on. Try not to get into the blue line, because you want that line to be crisp. Okay, now I'm going to use the other side of the brush and go back to my Single Eyeshadows right here and use this vibrant Kelly green color. And I'm going to darken the outer V, and this brush is good because it's small, so it fits right in there to darken that little corner for dimension. You kind of want to blend in where the color is end. And I'm going to clean off the same brush, and I'm going to go into this shimmery white color up here, and then I'm going to bring this into the tear duct and into the mint green. Now I'm going to actually just do my eyebrows really quick because it looks undone and crazy without your eyebrows. And I'm going to use my Smashbox Brow Tech. Really cool. And this is from Stars Makeup Haven as well. And I'm going to use my Billy B angled brush, and I'm going to do my eyebrows. And my perfect color is actually taps of both. I'm in between the light taupe and the dark brown. And I'm going to get a little wax, and then I'm going to outline my brows. And I get a little bit of the wax when I want to do like the tail, because it makes it stay longer. First I'm going to take this fascinating Eye Kohl, and I'm going to do my waterline, because I feel like the white on the waterline with this look really like makes the colors pop. Okay, now I'm going to take my angled brush again, the 263, and I'm going to dip it in a little bit of mixing medium. And I'm going to take this other really pretty violet color, and I'm going to take it right underneath on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to dip it into that dark blue we used to cut the crease, and I'm going to kind of do the outer part. And then I'm going to extend it up like that. And now I'm going to line the top of my lash line, and I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown fine liner brush and black gel liner, black ink liner from Bobbi Brown. So when I line it, I'm going to wing it out and kind of meet where the dark blue is. Then I'm just going to add some lashes. I'm using my Red Cherry 202 lashes, which are super dramatic, but it's a super dramatic look, so it's okay. Okay, it's on. I'm going to let that dry really quick, and I'm going to go to my face. As you know, these are called double stack palettes because they have the blush, they have the eyeshadow palette on top. That's the first layer. And you pull off this little ribbon, and then underneath you have the blushes. So I have a blush palette already. Let me show you my other. This is my other blush palette that I have from Stars Makeup Haven. And this is this one. And the colors are actually very different. So that's kind of cool. But I like these colors better because they're more vibrant. So I'm going to go ahead and actually contour and apply blush using this palette. So to contour, I'm going to use my 109 brush, and I'm going to use this dark brown color at the bottom. And I'm going to actually get a little bit of this other brown up here too. Why not? So I'm just going to take it into the hollows of my cheeks, and then underneath to my jaw, and then go all the way around. Okay, so they're contoured. And then I'm going to take a blush, and since I kind of put like a heavy contour color on, I'm going to use a lighter blush. I'm going to use this pink color right here. This one. And these blushes show up a lot better on me than the other palette. This is actually a really pretty fun color, this blush. So that's that. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and use this any mascara and weave my real lashes into the false ones. So now the lips. So I'm going to use a lip liner, like a neutral pinkish tone lip color lip liner. And this is Dervish from MAC, and I'm just going to just kind of define my lips, and it blends right into my lip color anyways, so it's not really for color, it's more for definition. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to take this lip gloss, and this is part of Stars Makeup Haven new products as well. It's a really pretty pink shimmery one. It'll go nice with my blush, and then just apply it right on top. I really like this color. It's very shiny, which I like, and it's like a nice pink. It's not an overwhelming like bubblegum pink. I like the high gloss factor. Okay, here's the final look. I hope you guys like it. Make sure to check out the Star Makeup Haven double stack palettes and their single eyeshadows, because you will not regret it. They have such great color payoff. Just make sure to shake off the excess because they do tend to crumple a little bit, but it's not a big deal. So check out my blog for pictures and complete entry. And until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.